think this can be improved, but I think it's going to be maybe a little bit harder problem than some of these people think. You've got to let people know, and you've got to get things going. Talk don't mean anything. You need to get your stuff ready here and then talk to people and say, we're going to try to concern this whole thing and make it better than it's ever been, and it might take us a little longer than we think, and I personally think that it will. I think they can do it, but they're going to have to be at it. They're going to be improved in it. They're going to have to talk about it. It's just like I watched Mr. What's the name here last week. Was the first time I saw him do a real good job in a game. It was what's the name here, a friend of mine. But he did a good job. I sit there and watched him just to see. I was going to go home, but I watched him, and he did a good job. You've got to sell to people on yourself. What are you doing? I mean, we want to see this. You're going to do this. We're going to do that. You've got to do it. You can't do it all at one time. That won't work. You got to take your time. And what you tell them you're going to do it. Don't talk about it. Get it and get it done. It's easy to sit in here and talk about it. I can sit in here and talk about a lot of things. I mean, just like myself, I talked to a friend of mine a few minutes ago. Hey, people don't like me just because I'm not. I didn't say I was a gallant guy. I'm not. But when I got something to say, I'm going to tell you what I think, tell you the truth, and people appreciate that. I don't care who it is. I don't care where they work or what they do. But I want to say this, which I'm not hurting, wanting something for myself. But hey, go out and see if you can find 5 people that don't like me. I mean, I'm not talking about street people. I'm talking about people that's got plenty of money. People that works up worse than everywhere else. Hey, I'm not begging nobody to give me nothing. I don't want nobody to give me nothing. If I can't help you, you don't need me. I mean, that's the thing, and I've kind of getting a little charge in this right now. And they sit here and talk all night. I don't care what to talk about. I don't care whether they use me or not. I can go out and then they can go back to the back of the store and sit, and I can get more done. Because I'm going to sit there and get them interested in what I'm talking about, and I'll just say, well, we could do this, or we go get Slick Wilson or something. I don't care about Slick Wilson and them. I want something done. I want it done right, and get it done, and do it every time. I mean, don't just say, well, we're going to do this. We're going to get him in here, and we're going to get him. It ain't who you get in here. It's how you get, when you get them in there, get them to do something. Show out something that they're really doing something. Yeah, I mean, I didn't sit here and tell them things, but I mean, I know it's just like right now, which don't concern them. But Knoxville, Tennessee's got the best. JJ, what's your name, is one of the best guys I ever talked to in my life, and he means what he says. And he ain't out here trying to make another $5 on a card and raise it up and say, well, I'm about to get I'm going to take $5, like some of my friends where I worked for 26 years doing now, charging on $5 speed limits. Now, let me tell you, the guy that let them do that, I don't care if he's the general of Knoxville, Tennessee, or we just went to Nashville. That is stupidity. The United States is in breaks now, and we're out here charging $5, and I talked to some of the, well, we don't charge them but $50. I said, I don't care if you charge them $5. You charge them $50, and you charge them $5 or $10. Hey, if that's not stupidity, I said, but you go back and tell your chief that what I just told you. It is. The United States is in bad trouble now. We're all in bad trouble. So I said, that's what we're talking about. We need to possess people that we're trying to improve things, make people have a little bit more enjoyment, not just, yeah. So I personally think that this man right here that's taking this over, he's got the right idea, but the right idea is great, but you've got to go through with it, and you've got to get things done. I mean, I don't care who you bring in here. These people don't know a lot of these people's going to come in here, but if you can do it 2 or 3 or 4 times and get things going, you'll start getting a little business. Then you can talk a lot, but you've got to talk. You got to tell people just like it is. Tell them the truth. Let them hear. Don't list them build up something. Build up something that you can do. I mean, it's simple to do that, but you just get out here and talk all this stuff that I'm sitting here hearing. I'll tell them if they want to while they come when they come in here. I just tell them like it is. That's the truth of what counts. That's the main thing.